Wale wanaume ati babes nizalie ndio nikuoe. Nani aliwaambia si wasichana uko na mayai ya kufanya interview?
Alright fam, karibu to another exciting episode of Trending Peeps. Today we are diving into the story of none other than the one and only Dem Wa FB, aka Millicent Ayua.
Real names? Millicent Ayua. Millicent Ayua.
If you haven't heard about her, then you have been sleeping under a rock, because this girl has been making serious waves all over social media and beyond. But trust me, her rise to stardom didn't start yesterday, and it wasn't as smooth as some people might think. From her humble beginnings in Kitale to her explosive success in Nairobi, and even the whispers about her and Oga Obinna that have everyone talking, so stay tuned. Dem Wa FB was born as Millicent Ayua, the second born in a family of 6 siblings. Growing up wasn't easy. She's been very vocal about her humble background.
Sita.
Yes,
women is second born. And I'm the breadwinner.
Second born and
proud, yeah.
Wow.
The deep desire to change her parents' lives is something that's driven her from day one, and she said, usiguze wazazi wake, utakuwa umeguza pabaya.
Sasa mkiniguza mmemaliza familia yetu. Yes. Haya ni what I know. Kuzaliwa maskini haimaanishi utakufa maskini.
Now, like many Kenyan stories, the education system wasn't too kind to her. She completed primary school, but when it came to joining high school, things got tricky. Her parents couldn't afford the school fees, but Millicent isn't one to sit and wait. She heard there were football trials in her home area and that those who made it could get a scholarship for high school. Without hesitating, she decided to give it a shot.
Somesha mimi mwenyewe. Nilikuwa nacheza football Premier League. Nacheza Premier League.
You are a footballer?
Number 5.
For real? Like proper footballer?
Proper. Si nimekuwa nacheza Transfer Falcon Premier League. Nilikuwa na talent na nikamaliza class 8 nikaona fada na delay kusakado ya kwenda shule. Nikaamua niende na trials kwa hizo shule na nikamake kwenda na school gas nikaanza kusomea talanta.
Unacheza ball wanalipa school fees.
Her education was covered well until Form 3, and then things took an unexpected twist. New principal, new rules. The very support she relied on was pulled from under her feet. She had to leave school and scramble to find other ways to fund her education.
School.
Nilipata D+. Because ilifika tukiwa Form 3 principal akachangewa shule. Wakaleta principal mwenye support sports. Sasa akatufukuza akasema tulipe school fees na yeye Form 1 mpaka Form 4, Form 3 ilikuwa a lot of money. So hiyo time tukaenda home player, tukakaa home tukaanza kusoma kwa day school, tukarudi kufanya.
Ngoja akasema mulipe from Form 1.
Yeah.
Na sasa uko Form 3.
Form 3.
We people are different. Of course hiyo na ilikuwa complicated.
She eventually finished with a D+, but hey, that's just a letter. If there's anything we've learned from Dem Wa FB's journeys, it's that grades don't define you. After high school, Millicent enrolled in a plumbing course to make ends meet, but again, life hit her with another curveball when she couldn't afford to complete her studies.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Aya, so ukaingia college gani?
Bungoma ya Sangalo.
Ulikuwa unasomea?
Plumbing. Lakini sasa siwezi shika mambo na plumber.
You actually dropped out of a plumbing course?
Yes.
Kwani how bad were you in school?
Siku drop, nilishindwa kuendelea kusoma kwa sababu ya school fees. Mimi mwenyewe nilikuwa najilipia. Mimi nimejisomesha kuanzia high school.
Basi wachane na bag.
Despite all these setbacks, one thing remained clear. Millicent was funny, like really funny. Her bold, loud, and no-nonsense personality had already started to shine through in high school, and she knew she could make people laugh.
How many moons does the earth have?
3.
Huh?
So how did she go from cracking up boda guys in Kitale to becoming a national sensation? Enter her viral skit. In a simple collabo with an online content creator, Dem Wa Facebook played the role of a love-struck woman.
Kuna content moja nilipiga na chali fulani wa Western huko kuna msanii anaitwa Chofri huko Western.
Anaitwa nani?
Anaitwa tunamuita Chofri, hiyo ni jina ya Waluya. Huko Western. So wewe jamaa nilimapproach nikamwambia unaweza nipea content nijaribu tu kupiga hizi acting. Then akaniambia sasa wewe behave kama Dem mali safi mwenye tumepatana Facebook. Hiyo party niliact vizuri. Tukapiga hiyo kakula followers. Nikarudi place kila mtu akaniita Dem FB.
Dem Wa Facebook.
Kuenda Churchill show nikaintroduce stage na jina yangu but bado watu walikuwa wananiita Dem FB. Nikaona acha ibaki hivyo juu hata mimi nakaa Dem Wa Facebook.
Who found romance on Facebook, and that's where it all began. The video went viral, and just like that, Millicent became Dem Wa FB, the queen of Facebook-based banter. The name stuck, and so did the fame. But this girl wasn't done yet. Her big break came in 2022 at a Churchill show in Kakamega.
Swali yangu ni je, unatafuta boy mwenye ako na gari Yesu, uko na sura ya kukaa mbele?
This performance was a game changer. The crowd went wild and Dem Wa FB was officially on everyone's radar. After the Churchill show, she took a leap of faith and moved to Nairobi, knowing that's where most comedy stars were based. In Nairobi, she stayed with a friend named Rhoda, who hosted her at her home in Karen.
Okay, naishi na one of my best friend anaitwa Rhoda.
Okay.
Ndiye amenihost kwake.
Mnaishi kwake. Wapi huko estate gani?
Karen.
Karen. Wewe, na umekuja Nairobi na ubaya.
Eventually, Millicent got her own place in Kasarani, but not without some serious hassle. That's when she reached out to Mulamwa, asking if they could create content together.
Nikaambia Mulamwa, nataka unisaidie kupata msanii fulani. Sasa Mulamwa naye namuulizia advice juu nimekaa for 4 years sijakutana naye. Yeye akasema mimi napatana anga na OG kwa maklabu tukienda hizo mashow napata. Nimwambia anisaidie to prepare the way for the coming OG akakubali.
Prepare the way for the second coming of the OG. Akakubali.
Now here's where things got interesting. Mulamwa agreed to making content with her. According to Dem Wa FB, it was a perfect combi of two kienyeji, and the two started creating.
Uko na X7 wa Lu.
Si ati X7 nilikuwa nafanya at least experiment ama sijui inaitwanga experience.
X7 wa Lu watu wakupiga matofali.
Those collaborations put Dem Wa FB's name even further out there. Mulamwa even pushed his followers to go follow her, giving her a solid boost in her online presence. And just like that, Dem Wa FB's following skyrocketed.
Mulamwa hutu sawa. Kwanza juu tuveje nimeact na yeye ako sawa because tunaendana ukienyeji tunakaa hivyo tu hasa napenda tu venye yako. Ananipostia pia anasema wanifollow.
Now, we all know that Nairobi is not for the faint-hearted, but Dem Wa FB, she fit right in. Her sharp wit, no-nonsense attitude, and shady humor found a home in the city's comedy scene. She quickly got into the groove, working with the likes of Oga Obina, and even landing herself a spot as a co-host due to fans' requests, and as a result, the weekly show alongside Obina was born. Their dynamic was electric, and their take on trending topics left audiences in stitches. With Obina's sarcasm and Dem Wa FB's blunt humor, they became the talk of the town, dissecting Kenya's juiciest stories with hilarious banter. They were truly the shadiest duo in the business.
5 years niko naingia 30 utakani?
Siko 35, niko 33.
Uko 33?
Kuongeza miaka.
Hiyo ni mbili yenye utanipea room of improvement.
Mimi niko 33, wewe unaingia 30. Uko 29?
Hapana, niko kitu 26 hapo, unaona? Tukikutana hivyo Obina saizi.
And of course, as the fame grew, so did the rumors. Everyone started asking, what's the deal with Dem Wa FB and Obina? Are they just friends, or is there something more? Well, let me clear this up for you. Dem Wa FB herself has said it loud and clear. They are just good friends.
Kama huyu amekula amewachwa huyu atatumiwa nini? Guys, for me I'm very tough lady. I respect my body.
Yes.
Na very sure kama mwanamume yote ashaenda na mimi ashaifanya na mimi date. Kuja nje nikupatie 20,000. Hata wengi mademu wengi wenye crush Obina wanaweka grudge kwangu wananitukana. Oh, una force issue na Obina nini? So for me I'm not forcing issue. That is my boss and I love him as my husband basi.
Yes.
Yeah. So guys, mimi si dealing na my haters.
But the way they've got people hooked with their on-screen chemistry, we can't blame people for speculating. But let's not get too distracted by the gossip. There's more to Millicent than just her comedy career. 2024 has been nothing short of a breakout year for her, from landing brand deals with major companies to acquiring a new ride. Dem Wa FB has officially arrived, but perhaps one of the most heartwarming things she's done this year is building a home for her parents in Kitale. She's been very open about her journey, and for her, being able to give back to her family after everything they've been through, that's the real success story. But hey, just because she's building homes and securing brand deals doesn't mean she's done. Word on the street is that Dem Wa FB has even bigger plans.
Hivyo tu ndio nilikuwa nataka mademu wajitume, alafu pesa ikikam iwa change. Sio hangaike naona pesa. Wewe enda kubleach naona kitu kwa account. Si hata sura nageuka mara mbili.
Her fans are already calling for her to have her own show and even tour the country. And knowing Dem Wa FB, she's probably cooking up something even more iconic than we can imagine. So what's next for our girl? Well, only time will tell, but if her track record is anything to go by, we're just getting started. And with that, let's give a massive shout out to Dem Wa FB for her resilience, her hustle, and for keeping us all laughing through it all.
Na miaka ngapi?
22 years old. Yes.
Is there one thing that you don't like ya Obina?
Nothing. Napenda kila kitu yake. Kitu I don't like.
All right, and we call it a wrap. That's the incredible story of Dem Wa FB. We hope you've enjoyed learning more about her journey, and we can't wait to see what she does next. If you've been loving this content, hit that like button, drop a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the lives of Kenya's biggest stars. And hey, who's your favorite comedian or celebrity? Right now, let us know in the comments, and we might just feature them in our next episode. As always, keep it locked right here on Trending Pips, where we bring you the latest buzz and everything in between. Catch you on the next one.
Okay, turudi primary ulikuwa wapi?
Primary, Kabuyefu. Azini. Mimi sikuwahi soma private school. Kwa maisha tu ndio nimepelekwa private hotel na senator peke yake.
Okay.
Yes.
Ulikuwa primary school wapi?